Well, babes and bodes and all, we are here. Yeah. And we're going to move forward. We're going to go back where we came from, up this ladder that we kicked down. I'm going to make sure that I don't hold down B because I've been playing Dark Souls 2 all day. And, well, not all day. I played it for a couple hours. And I'm getting used to those controls, and I'm kind of losing my affinity with these controls. So where were we? We were in this situation where this Drake is on top of the bridge, and we can't go that way because we can't kill him. You can kill him in your game most likely if you don't have my bugs, but that's bug number 2. We're getting closer and closer to bug number 3, but we'll deal with that as we go. So now we're over here. We're going to kill these guys again, because as I've said, they respawn. We're going to get to another bonfire, and we're going to ring the first bell of awakening. All in this one video. We're going to get this spear guy. Come on, spear guy. I have to admit that Dark Souls 2 is really starting to get on my nerves. I mean, I like it. It's challenging and all, like this one. But it's not challenging like this one in the sense of what it challenges you with. It's one of these... It's kind of getting like... And I don't want to insult it like this, but it's kind of getting like, okay, so actually let me discuss what I'm doing here. So we killed these two. Now, I have to go through there and go in this underpassage beneath this bridge. You can, if you want, go back up there, but since I used the bonfire, there are going to be all those soldier types, those hollow soldiers are all going to be up there waiting for you, as well as a couple of crossbow archers up there, and you're going to have to deal with this Drake blowing fire at you. You can do it. It's very, very difficult, and I don't suggest it. So we're going to go underneath. But under here are rats. 3 of them. So let's pick them off one at a time if we... Yeah, there's one all the way back there. You see him? Now, the thing about the arrows and bows and arrows in this one, they kind of move like... They have a trajectory that's more geared towards true, natural... arrow trajectory. Hello, rat. Panka, 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 panka. Now that's one, but there's another one, and there are actually 2 more in there, but I'm not gonna go nuts. See, there's another one right there. Let's see if I can shoot this fucker. Let's shoot this fucker. Now make sure when you're on the edge that you equip your bow and you don't start swinging your weapon, because you'll fall off real quick like. I can't get it this way. I usually just charge it anyway. Just go in there and charge, but... Hi. Oh, he nailed me. Bitch. Try to just get behind them, because they have only 1 attack, really. Well, they have 2, but they're both straight up. I want to read some of these messages for you. Need wings. I don't know what that means, but anyway. So now we're going to climb up here, and when we climb up here, we're going to be faced with another new enemy and another new powerful enemy. But even though you feel urged, don't go up there just yet. We're going to get to that later. Now we're going to go here. And we're going to bait this guy to come running towards us. Come on, you fuck. I should have parried that. Oh well, backstab. As long as I get my souls, that's all that matters. And a chance of getting that humanity. Okay. Now, there is an armored pig. And there are 2 crossbow archers. There's also a guy across the way there next to the pig. There is also a guy with a spear to our right. So we're going to bait them 2 to come out. That's all. Just stick your face out a little bit over there. Get that guy to start moving. Now that guy with the sword is going to start charging at you real soon. The spear shield guy is going to take his sweet ass time. So just kind of back up and move in and out. You know, get one of them to commit to movement. You'll notice the guy with the sword and the shield is coming at you, real hard like. So get rid of this guy first. Let him stab 3 times. Oh boy, I forgot about that. Forgot that spear is really longer. Thank you. I don't want to use too many Estus flasks now, because I only have 5. Let's do it like this. Old-fashioned. Come on. Oh, you dumbass. Plonk. Alrighty. So, you see, the problem is I do rely on my shield a lot, as people have noticed, and this shield doesn't block 100%. So, I'm making myself a lot more vulnerable than I need to be. Now, down here, you see here, right, this area? There's a lever over there somewhere. This is where you want to go, because look at that, bonfire. I can't get there. That's behind where the dragon is, where the Drake is. And I can't get there because I can't open that gate. You'd have to go underneath that door where the Drake is. You have to go through that door, and then you can go into that room, light the bonfire, and you can start from here. I mean, to me, it's not that much of a distance. Okay, so now with the pig, and someone done switch the room with the pig. With the pig there and these two archers, what you're going to do is you're going to just run this way. And I'm going to show you a neat little trick. We're going to stay away from the archers, but the pig's going to come charging at us. There he goes. Now, if you make the pig move towards the fire, the pig is very vulnerable to fire. As you can see, there's a patch in its ass right there where the tail is. That's the only vulnerable patch. At this point of the game, with the little strength that we have and this cheesy little weapon, it'll take us about 3 years to kill this pig. So, we're going to bait the little fucker to come charging through the fire. And there it goes. Now, it did a little bit of damage, but when you get it in the fire, it'll stay... If it stays within the flame, the health of the pig is going to continue to deplete. I'm going to shoot him in the ass a few times. Come on, I'm right here. Straight forward. Straight forward. Come on. Come on, pig man. Actually, you're just... Come on, spider pig. Right here. Oh, you want that so bad. Whoops. Come on, one more time. Let's go. I am right here. Now, don't forget, these guys are shooting arrows at you. He's going roundabout way. Now, this dude can send you flying, so just be careful. Come on, over here. It'll walk into the flame too, and that'll be a problem for itself. Come on, pig. If you want to try, you can try to get the crossbow archers with your own arrows, but come on, fire! By the way, in case you're wondering, shooting arrows in this game and in Dark Souls 2, it's like so inaccurate in terms of the physics. You'll be hitting the sides of walls that are not even there sometimes. I keep forgetting this thing has no range whatsoever. I really do want to get a new weapon, but there we go. See? See how much health that took off? Right up your ass. Come on. Right down there. Oh, shit. Now, if I had a better weapon, one that did a little bit more physical damage, I would be on this pig. Like it was a pulled pork barbecue competition. And I know the people at PETA would probably have a problem with that comment. Come on. Oh. It's doing some damage, but it's just taking way too long. Come on, pig. As you can see, too, if you don't hit it in the ass, the arrows bounce off. Oh, there we go. That's better. Now, you're going to get a shitload of souls from this thing. How many arrows do I got a few. Right up your ass. Up, there it is. Alright. Finally, the pig's dead. We get 750 souls, which at this point is really good. At any point, it's pretty good. Now we have another situation. This situation involves this piker and those two archers. We don't want to go up too high because then the archers are going to kill us. So we're just going to bait this guy to come down to us. Come on down here. And we're going to kill this. See how those archers are just waiting for you? I mean, you could try to run up there and do it quick, but... as you can see, if shooting its shield is not going to do you any good. But it's not so much that I'm trying to kill it. I'm just trying to get it down here. Come on. It's baiting you to go out there and try to kill it. So we're... come on. Come on, you cock. Man, you don't like the staircases? Nope. Nope. Yeah, there you are. That's right. Ah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, these guys have Estus flasks too, and they use them. Oh! Fucking staircase. Uh-huh. Thank you. That took a lot longer than it needed to. Now, I do have Divine Blessing, and I don't want to really waste it, but I'm going to use it because I don't want to use all my Estus flasks. Divine Blessing is going to... actually, you know what? I do have those throwing knives. Let's use those throwing knives first. We are ninjas after all, aren't we? Ow! God damn it. Caught me. Come on. If you, dude, can you lock on? Alright, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going for it. Oh, hi. You're next. You're next. Alrighty. And now we're going to go over here, get some Alluring Skulls. What Alluring Skulls do, in case you... if you note it... damn it. Why can't I get that timing of that? I got the timing of that one. Not good, though. If you noticed, one of these cocksuckers closed that gate to block us from going in there. But that's alright, because we're going to get in there soon anyway. Now, remember when I told you not to go up that staircase just yet? I'm going to do something that could be incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. There aren't any enemies in this immediate area anymore. So, what we're going to do is, we are going to follow suit with the last Black Knight battle. We're going to go up here, where there's another Black Knight, but this one's a little bit different than the last one that we faced. The last one that we faced had a nice little sword that we could parry and riposte and all that other shit, even though I didn't do it. This particular Black Knight, as we slowly go up there, now take your time because it's standing right up on the top of this little tower, and it can hear you if you make too much noise. But this particular Black Knight has a monstrously large sword, and that monstrously large sword does a lot more damage and can send you flying. So let's just plonk. And again, like last time, run. Get out of the way. You don't want to fight this thing up there on the top of that tower where you have no room to maneuver. Now, it's going to come at you pretty hardcore, so just keep moving fast. Get it right up here in this area. So you got room to maneuver, room to get behind it. It does take a little longer to swing its sword because it is bigger. It does way more. That's a great sword, by the way. So just make sure you get it up here. You see that? That thing right there can just flatten your ass. But it's okay, because we're quick. Now I'm going to try to show you how you can just keep doing backstabs. It takes good timing, but if you go behind this guy... see how when he gets up, it's... whoop. Yeah, you see I can't block anything. So I gotta just... and... come on. Thank you. Right in the ass. See you later. Alright, now you get a Titanite chunk. What Titanite chunks are for is for when you are at a specific point, when you've leveled up your weapon to level 5, if it only requires Titanite shards, you then start having to use Titanite chunks to upgrade it. Titanite chunks are a lot more rare and harder to buy, like harder to find from merchants than Titanite shards as you would expect. So as I said, there's a Dix nozzle right over there that closed this gate, so we can't go up this way. So we're going to have to go another undercarriageway. Now, down here... your body fell all the way down here. Down here you're going to see this Dick. And this Dick's going to go run. Now, if you chase after him like a moron, what's going to happen is you're going to be ambushed by 2 others just like him. So what you're going to do is you're going to go out here and you're going to come back. That move that I always do right there, it's a key move. Now, I want to kind of separate these guys because I only have 2 Estus flask uses. And we're not going to get to a bonfire for a little bit. Just a little bit. Try that again. Oh, dick. I gotta stop calling them dicks. I've been calling them dicks too long. I've been harping on that one a little bit too long. There are a few more pink guys in here. Hollows, if you will. There's one up there that's gonna shoot some arrows at you, so be careful. But where are the other ones? Now this place has some soul items. Soul items, soul items. So just be aware. Oh yeah, there we go. Just be aware of that there are soul items. Wow, really, huh? Just kill you the old-fashioned way. Oh. Yeah, when they do that lunge thing, you can parry that one too. Just be careful, because they start swinging it real quick. But he's going to get a backstab anyway. Now, when we upgrade this blade, and we're going to upgrade this blade, because I want to keep this spin. As you can see, this dodge saved my ass against that Black Knight. So you got to keep it like this. And besides, we're ninjas. We have to be incredibly nimble. And dexterity can only give you so much. You need equip load and endurance. Oh, hi. Wow, I totally blocked that, by the way. That's alright. Backstab you. Yeah, those are just hollows. They're not really soldiers. They're just hollows with daggers. Alright, so here we got a mystery key. Now, of course, we don't need it because we have the master key, but I'll tell you exactly where that mystery key... Well, not where it leads. Well, no, where it leads. What it does. What it's used for. And up here, I think there are a couple more. There they are. You are so predictable. My timing is... Now, over there is a soul item, so we're going to carefully walk. Carefully walk. There we go. We got another soul item. It's a large soul. Now, I have only one more Estus flask usage. Whoops, and I just almost killed myself. I have one more Estus flask use, and I've got a while before I get to a bonfire. So, let that be a lesson to the rest of you nuts. Kindle your bonfire. Now I'm going to go with the Divine Blessing. This is one of the reasons why I picked it as a gift for the beginning of the game. Now then, over here. Is there anything here? How about over here? Thank you. I love when they give you stuff like that. Down, up. Watch for this. Okay, we're going to pass through this little white light. Because through here is the Undead Parish. Now this is where we were just before when we completely unloaded on all those undead, on those hollows. Now, there's going to be a new type of enemy here as well. It's going to be called the Boulder Knight. And if you go this way very quietly, you'll see one right there. These guys also can be parried, backstabbed, yada yada yada. They're just a little faster and a lot stronger, so you got to be a little careful. But this guy is now dead. I think. Nope. Now he is. You do get more, and then you get a Night Shield here too. The Night Shield's not bad. Here, I'll show you. The Night Shield's not bad. It does... It blocks 100%. It's a lot heavier than what we have. It's a lot heavier than what we need. It scales with a D in strength. You need to be at least at 10 strength to use it. It doesn't have much defense. It has good fire defense and good stability, which means you're not going to get pushed back that much if you keep it up. And it's got 100 critical defense. It's a pretty decent shield if you're not using the warrior class and you don't start with the heater shield. It's pretty good. And if you upgrade it, it becomes even better. So now up here, just be careful up here as well because you're going to have a few enemies waiting for you. There's a guy with a pike over here. Or a spear, whatever you want to call it. Ow. It's hard to I'm not sure how to determine it with this. Okay, we're going to get the hollow shield. I don't care. Nothing in the barrels. Now if we go over here, pardon me. Gotta adjust myself. If we go over here, we're going to have another situation. The situation is that on this side is a boulder knight, on this side is a guy with a spear. But the guy with the spear doesn't move. This guy with the boulder knight is going to move, as you can see. So just kind of bring him out a little bit more. Oh boy, I'm going to let this guy kill me. There we go. That was the move I was trying to parry the last time. But, like a dumbass, it wasn't the move he did, so I made myself look stupid and used another divine blessing I shouldn't have. Let's kick this guy's shield off. Do that. Come on. I'm so used to the other shield, I'm telling you. It's not me, it's the shield. Yeah, Seymour, it's always the children. Now, he wasn't guarding anything, don't worry. But over here, you've got two ways to go, and I might actually think of going the other way for the first time in a long time. Nah, I'm gonna go this way. Two ways to go. If you go this way, and you cross this bridge, when you get to it, you're gonna be on the other side of the chapel. There's another chapel entrance over there, and most people will go that way. I am not most people. I'm going to go this way. This is the front of the chapel. God. And we have. That's the basement key. Now that key is the one that was for that door that I was pointing at before. That was across the... When we came up from... When we first got to this portion and that bridge where the Drake is, there was that door that I showed was supposed to be locked, but I'll unlock it with my master key if I tried. That door is the basement door, and that is the basement key for the basement door. That's a halberd. It's a very interesting weapon that most people enjoy using because of its range. It is mostly for strength rather than dexterity. Let me get to it. 110 physical, which is okay. It scales with a D in strength and a D in dexterity, but it requires 16 strength, and we do not have 16 strength. We have the dexterity, just not the strength. Now, in here we've got two boulder knights, and one's just going to come running at us right now. So I got to be careful with this guy, because if I'm an idiot, he's going to kill me. My wife is going to kill me, so I'm going to backstab him. Backstab's probably your best bet right now, or my best bet anyway. Now, they're a little weaker than the ones that were waiting for us up before. So we don't really have to worry. Now, this guy right here, we can shoot him with an arrow to get him out. Right in the head. Now, if you shoot him with an arrow and do like 80 damage or something, they're going to heal up too. So just beware of that. Come on. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, now this one's dead too. Now then, when you walk into the chapel and you're going to get married, there is a sorcerer, a caster up on top. And there's a boulder knight over here with a rapier and a target shield. Bring this guy out. This guy's a lot faster than the other two, and he has a little bit more health, as you can see. But we're still going to backstab. And when he gets up, we're going to kill him. And we're going to get a Titanite shard, which is good. I'm going to use my Divine Blessing because I'm nuts. And I have no more Estus Flask uses. Now, down there is a massive, massive individual that we're going to fight with this puny little dagger that is level 1, with no healing ability whatsoever. So we're going to have to be quick and smart. Also up here is the caster. The caster is going to start shooting soul arrow or soul spear right away, right when it sees you. You're going to hear the rope, rope, rope. That's it dancing around and buffing up the enemies that are upstairs. We're not going to worry about that right now. We are going to worry about this guy because he's guarding something. You see that? Very important right there. Very important item. And we want it. We want it bad. This is a black knight, or I'm not sure what kind of knight it is, but it's big, it's strong, and it does a lot of damage to you, and you can't hit it in front. You have to hit it from behind. But it's a good way to get ready for boss fights with the character that you're using. As you can see, the thing's got no accuracy. It just keeps flailing that mace around like a moron. Now this guy too will heal. This guy will use an Estus flask, so just remember that. But its shield is completely impervious to any kind of damage you might do. Oh boy. Wow. I don't fucking think so. Alright. That's not bad because we're going to get our Estus flask uses back, so it's not a big deal. If I try to block all those things, it would get me anyway, so that's alright. That's because I overdid it on the Estus flask uses. I should actually kindle that fire when I do get, but you know what, I'm never really going to be back in the Undead Burg. But we got to go back and we got to get more souls because that's a lot of souls for this point in the game. And I do plan on leveling up once I'm done with that guy. What I was planning on doing was, I was planning on getting that guy, killing him, and getting what was that treasure that was being guarded, killing another guy, and then going down to the Firelink Shrine. Oh, God. Thank you. Fuck. Just wait a second. Fucking timing. Atrocious. Yeah, try projectile your... Alrighty. Come on, dude. Don't got all day with you. Oh, hi. Nope. Wow, this dude's fucking going nuts, huh? And guess what? You're dead. Alright. Now, rat time. In case you're wondering, yes, I do get that often where I do something stupid and allow myself to die before I get all my souls back. It's happening a lot on... In fact, my Dark Souls 2 playthrough, I actually just lost like 60-something thousand souls. Because I let a dumbass throwing rocks kill me. Now, we don't have to go through all of that we went through before. We do... The pig is dead for good. It's not coming back. So we don't have to worry about the pig. But the other enemies are going to respawn. Remember that. That's right, rat. Rats. Let's drink up. So the other Hollow Knights are waiting for us, or Hollow Soldiers. They're waiting for us, but we can go through that front gate. In fact, it's been a while since that knight guy beat me. Or killed me, so... This is new territory for me. Well, God! It's old territory, just it's been a while. It's been a very long while. And I'm hollow. Which I don't like. In this game, being hollow is actually not too terrible because you don't have to worry about being invaded. However, there are computer invaders, like controlled by the computer. They're called, well, you'd be a dark spirit anyway. But the ones that the computer controls, they actually give you some good soul output and... Jesus Christ! No. No. Bill Simpson. Come on. When it does that. Stop doing that. Spear guy. What are you waiting for? For your friends to come shoot at me? Get your ass over here. I'm down to 2 Estus flasks already. I got only 2 uses left. So I better not stop being an idiot. Come on. No, over here. You want to be like that? There you go. That's it. I gotta stop being an idiot, so what do? I be an idiot. Ooh, I got humanity. Free humanity, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're gonna go up here. Come on, dick nuts. No. Fuck. There we go. No, will you fucking come on, man? Shit. Dude, I swear to God, just... I'm gonna be down to no Estus flask uses again. You know what? I'm probably gonna just go the... Well, I have to go back and get my souls, but I can go back, get my souls, and then just run out. Jesus God, I cannot get the timing on it. No Estus flask use. Fantastic. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just go... I'm gonna pick up my souls and run from that guy. If I can. Actually, I can do it because he's not gonna come charging at me. We're gonna go up this way. And where is he? He came running over anyway. Yeah, when I get my, when I get to the next bonfire, I'm gonna put... Actually, I don't even... I'm thinking of going to Firelink Shrine first. There's no reason why I shouldn't. Yeah, I'll just go back to... Because that elevator can be activated now, once we get over there. And then we're gonna meet a very important character for ourselves. Watch out for that third strike. Sometimes they do 3, sometimes they only do 2. That big swipe is only 1. They're only going to do 1 big swipe. Swipe. Swap. You know, I'm actually watching somebody play through Final Fantasy 1. It's great. I don't even know why I got into that. When this guy does that, he's waiting for you to do a regular attack so he can parry it and riposte you. If you grant him that, he will kill you at this point. So when he does that, do not do a regular attack. Either wait for him to stop, or do like this. Otherwise, if you don't do that jumping lunge attack, he's gonna parry, riposte you, and you're gonna be dead. So don't screw around. Seriously. Let's do this quick. Let's run here. Run. Come on. Okay, and now we're gonna get our souls, and we're gonna go down here. We'll be back to kill that fucker. Now, you're going to notice something as we're going down for this elevator for the first time, together. Hand in hand. You can walk on that, and that'll lead you to another area that we're going to get to sooner than you think. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that. I'm just going to get my Estus flasks. Just stay here. Hello, sir.
Hello? What is it? Have you...
No, I have not changed my mind.
That is a shame.
I'm waiting for his friends to show up.
To their...
Now, we haven't really rescued or talked to anybody that we'll send over here in this area, but we will soon. Alright, so let's just rest here to get 10 Estus flasks. Now that we've done that... Excuse me. Now that we've done that and activated the elevator... We are going to go back up that elevator. And we're going to go kill that big, dark knight. Not Batman, though. You actually can get armor that's similar to this character, to this creature. You can get this thing called the Iron Black armor set and the Iron Black shield. It's a great shield. It's a tower shield, which means it can't parry. You can just slam it on the ground and block. You can also poke people with it. There he is. Boy, he's not waiting for me. You missed. Whoops. See, I couldn't block that. I'm gonna drink. Good thing it takes forever to swing. Wow, I'm doing some pretty good damage. Well, I did good damage at one time. Now remember, when you do a dodge like that, it does take away stamina. So just be careful. No, stop doing that. Also, hitting a shield takes stamina away. Ouch. Oh, come on, man. That didn't hit. Oh, no, you don't. Like, wow, that... There we go. Okay, so now he's finally dead. You get 800 souls, you get Titanite Shard, and now we have access to this item. This item is a Firekeeper Soul. What this is going to do is this is going to reinforce our Estus Flask. So now it'll be a +1 Estus Flask, which is a good thing. Now, I'd like to fight these Boulder Knights, but that, you see that, what are they called again? Caster. You see that caster up there with his little trident? He's going to make things a little bit difficult for him. But that's alright. I'm going to pull him anyway. Now, if you want to pull these guys from here, you have to make sure that you go for the one further out. Just stay there. I can actually try to kill this guy, but I wouldn't do it because he can start shooting at me. Pull this guy first. If you try to pull the one closer, they'll both come after you. So pull this guy first. Later on, when you fight these guys much, much further along your progression, you can actually fight two of them at the same time. But as of right now, just fight one at a time. Don't be going nuts. We get some more Titanite Shard, which is good. I had a character. There's a ring that I'm gonna use a lot in this game. It's called the Covetous Serpent Ring, I think. And what it does is it increases your item discovery by a huge portion. So I was using a Pyromancer. Whoops. Damn it. Hell, man. I gotta get my timing back. It's awful. It like comes and goes. It's like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man 2. Alright, so yeah, so when you have that covetous serpent ring or whatever, and you get a higher increase, you get a large, and I mean a large increase in item discovery. Just gonna shoot pillars. What? See how he's shooting his little shit at us? So let's go over here, because he can't hit us from here. Oops. Whenever I would kill enemies like this that drop Titanite Shards, I would usually get, like, Titanite Shards. So by the end of the game, I had so many Titanite Shards, I was just basically progressing and progressing and progressing. My weapons and my armor, it was a joke. I had, like, a level 10 fire bow. It did, like, 90 damage from, like, a mile away. It was just sick. Alright, so we got a couple of hollows here waiting for us. And good, because I'm waiting for them. This is the other side I was showing you from that bridge over there. This is the other side. Wow, that was way too soon. Okay, now we're going to clear out this area. We don't have any more enemies to fight over here. We have 2 free humanity waiting for us to be used. Or waiting for us to use. So we're going to go down here and we're going to meet an interesting non-playable character. Not only is this guy interesting because he's one of the few that actually moves his lips. If he's not the only one that moves his lips. But he's a blacksmith. You can hear him clanking already. Before we go to him, we're going to kindle this bonfire. First, we're going to reverse our hallowing so that we can kindle it. This is a very important bonfire. So I'm going to kindle this one. Then, I'm going to introduce us to another non-playable character that's also of some intrigue and repute. Some repute. Okay. See this? This is Sen's Fortress. Sen's Fortress sucks balls. I hate Sen's Fortress, and on my New Game Plus, I'm stuck on Sen's Fortress because I keep falling down. But I've been through here a million times. I know where pretty much everything is, and it still kills me often. But now it's closed off. We can't go in there, and we see this guy. You don't have much to say, right? Wrong.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
And as you can see, that makes him happy. So...
Still closed. Still closed.
Now, if you keep trying to talk to him, he's just going to keep saying...
Still closed. Still closed.
This guy has a very particular quest. That's going to involve somebody else. I'm not going to get into it right now. But we'll see further along in this game that he is not alone in his quest. And now we're going to go down to this guy who's clanging on metal. The blacksmith. And like I said, note his lips. They actually move. See, blacksmith there.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
He teaches you a gesture. Hurrah! And you can talk to him.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh?
I'm going to show you what he means, by the way.
There are 2 types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services. You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well.
I believe that's all he really has to say. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Now, What this guy does is he modifies equipment. You don't have any... You have to give him special embers to modify equipment. That's how you fire infuse, magic infuse, faith infuse. That's how you make all your weapons more than just the weapons that you're given. We're going to actually use some kind of infusion, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with for the final weapon that we use for Ryu. There's also reinforced. Now this is how you upgrade your equipment. The bandit's knife, it requires that many souls, it requires that much Titanite shard. We can upgrade these particular weapons, the shields, everything like that. You know, we can upgrade all these things here. We can also upgrade our armor. So we can improve the thief mask, which doesn't look like it's really doing anything if we do. Black leather armor, black leather gloves, blah, 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 blah. Upgrade all of those. Repair. This is interesting. For those of you that have played Dark Souls 2, repair pretty much happens when you rest at bonfires. Your weapons and shields and bows have a health bar, and if they get too low, they break. Whereas in this one, they don't recover when you go to bonfires. So you have to go and repair them throughout the course of the game as you use them or as they get hit. So we have to repair all our equipment here. Been getting beaten up. So we got to do that. Now, let's look at what he sells. What this guy sells is Titanite shards. He sells an infinite amount. You can buy as many as you want. He also sells the Crest of Arturus, which we're not going to worry about. The Weapon Smith Box. This is how you can yourself reinforce your weapons. And you can reinforce... This is for both. Reinforcing weapons and... Well, actually, it's just for weapons. This is to reinforce armor, and this is to repair. I'm not going to do any of these right now. We're going to do those later. He also sells some simple weapons, a broadsword, bastard sword, which if you play Dark Souls 2, you're pretty familiar with. Battle axe, which we have, a war pick, cestus, which is, you know, like gloves, pike, large leather shield, yada, yada, yada. And he sells arrows. Now, the arrows, I'm actually going to... I like to just kind of stock up on them. No, I wanted to buy those. I actually like to stock up on them as I go along. Okay, and yeah, that's all he sells. So, I'm going to leave him alone for now.
Get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you.
And I'm going to introduce you to another new enemy. Down here. This is a Titenite Demon, which gives you Demon Titanite. This is another one of these battles that could be considered pretty advanced. The key to this guy is to keep your stamina up, because he hits pretty hard. And also stay close. Kinda. Now we're pretty nimble and we have light armor. When he does that, just get the hell out of the way. Now, as you can see, he's got a very wide swing, so when he swings, he could pretty much miss you. But if he doesn't miss you, you're going to be dead. When he does that, he's going to pick you up. So just be careful. And as we all know already at this point, when I block, it doesn't block 100%. If you gain any kind of distance, he does that lightning thing. I'm going to have to keep using my Estus Flask a lot for this fight. And as you can see, we're not really doing much damage to this guy. So, oh yeah, his tail can hit you too. So, remember that. Remember that. Yeah, that's a pretty heavy-duty move right there. If you stay near his chest, he really can't hit you out. Until he does that. Then he can't hit you. So don't let him hit you. But the only thing is, this guy likes to jump backwards and shit. And his tail does hit you. But if you're quick and you're small like I am, he won't really be able to touch you. It's just going to take forever to kill him. I could do like gold pine resin, but I don't think I have any more. Do I have any more? Yeah, there's that third strike. That one's pretty tough. And he does have wide range on that because his tail will hit you. If the first one misses, then it's pretty much a guarantee the other one's going to miss. But just be ready. Because if the first one doesn't miss, then you're screwed. See? I didn't say it was a guarantee. I said it was pretty much a guarantee. Now, for those of you that want to be tank types, if you have a shield that blocks 100% damage, this fight's a lot easier. And if you have a much better weapon than this, where each strike does as much as, like, 5 of mine do, then again, this is going to be an easier fight. Just be, like I said, he kind of telegraphs that. Be ready for that. Because that thing does do a lot of damage and can kill you on one shot. Especially at this point. I mean, we got lucky there because he didn't really hit it flush. But see, that one almost killed us. Drink. Oh boy. And now I'm dead. Come on, man. These fucking pillars are in the way. Oh. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get to the... gargoyles. Well, I gotta get my souls back. Now, beating this Titenite Demon will grant you a great deal of souls and Titanite shard. I mean, Demon Titanite, I'm sorry. Which you really need. Because I'm quick, I can hit him 3 times. Usually you want to hit him like twice. Once or twice, maybe twice sometimes, depending on what kind of moves he's doing. But you see those wide range moves? Those things are a lot stronger and can cover a lot more ground. This I can just hacking away. Because he's not hitting shit right now. Like, you can't really get behind the thing because it's got its tail. So you just want to kind of stay close. See. Now, it is rather methodic and deliberate. But of course, you'll be asking yourself, this thing's got 1 leg, no head. How the hell is it hitting me? Well, it is. It also has a good sense of when it can't touch you. Because it jumps backwards or it jumps on top of you. Yeah, you're not near me, bro. I mean, we're barely even making a dent in this fuck. But again, I mean, we have 10 this is why I kindle that bonfire. Yeah, the rest of the fight can go this way if you want. Oh, sorry. I actually should go double-handed on this. Yeah, the backswing is going to hit you. Now this one is the easiest of the many that you'll fight. There's like a ton of these fucking things. In fact, in Sen's Fortress, that place I just showed you, there's an area where there's like 2 of these in one spot. And there were like 2 others before you get to that spot where there are 2 of them. Gonna drink up, just in case. The problem is you can't get any critical strikes on this thing. It's got a lot of armor, as you can tell, with my, like, horrendous damage output. Usually, like, the weapons I use against this guy right now would be doing as much damage per strike, would be doing more damage per strike than I'm doing right now. But even so, it's just, it's very early in the game. And these guys are more of an advanced enemy. And just be careful with that backswing. And be careful of that. When you see it, like, charging up a jump, get out of the way. Don't, you know, unless you have, like, a shitload of endurance. See? Unless you have a shitload of endurance. And you're using a shield that blocks 100%. You're not going to be able to protect yourself. And even that is not a not a guarantee. Let's just go down here for a second. Oops. But because we have such light armor, our endurance does pick up quicker, so... That tail, yep, that tail will hit you. It's a very long tail. You can't... There are some enemies that have tails that you can cut off. This is not one of them. In fact, the next boss that we're going to fight, or the next bosses that we're going to fight, they have tails you can cut off and make weapons out of. And by make weapons, I mean they become weapons. I hate that long fucking swing. We're getting a little closer. We gotta whittle this guy down with bug bites. Oops. When that happens, just get as far away as you can, drink some Estus, and move back in for the kill. You not dead yet? Ugh. I think it's almost dead. It better be, because I'm running out of Estus. I have no Estus flask uses anymore. There we go. Thank you. Good night, sweet prince. Alright, and we get our Demon Titanite. We get 2,000 souls. And now we're going to go back where we came from. I'm going to go back to the bonfire. Actually, I'm going to go to this guy. I want to upgrade some of my shit. Alright, bandit knife. We're going to go up a few. We got to do some real damage. Alright, that's all we can do with that one. Armor. Alright.
Don't get yourself killed.
Alright, now a bandit knife is going to be doing a little bit more damage. Let's take a look. No. Our bandit knife now does 147 critical, which is pretty goddamn good. And we're going to upgrade our dexterity to make it even more effective. The only problem is its range. So let's upgrade, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to fight another boss. But first, yeah, let's level up. Okay, one more vitality. Yep, looks good to me. Level 21. I didn't even pop my souls. I'll do that later. Okay, so I will be right back. So, hold on. I will be back in a second, and we're going to fight the next boss.